The Australian Medical Association has again entered the campaign spotlight today, casting doubts on the opposition's claims that a coalition government would privatise Medicare. The AMA says investigating options for modernising the Medicare payment system is not a way of selling off the institution, but the opposition remains steadfast in its rhetoric. Political reporter Matthew Doran explains how the fight has ramped up.
It's become the key battle of the election, the future of Medicare. Labor argues the coalition wants to privatise the system.
This election is a referendum on the future of Medicare. Your individual vote will decide the fate, direction and quality of healthcare in this country.
It is the most outrageous, bizarre almost, lie told in this whole campaign.
It's a prognosis Labor diagnosed months ago, before the campaign kicked off, and these are the symptoms they're relying on. Health Minister Susan Lee had to defend a task force set up in her department to modernise the Medicare payment system. Treasurer Scott Morrison released the terms of reference for a Productivity Commission report into reforming human services. Part of that was to investigate options for competition. A Freedom of Information request from the Australian newspaper for documents relating to outsourcing of payments was rejected. That's on the basis they were Cabinet in confidence.
It's never come to the Cabinet to be considered to outsource any part of Medicare services.
You can only claim the FOI exemption on Cabinet in confidence if the matter is being prepared for Cabinet. Mr Turnbull can't have it both ways.
The opposition has even enlisted the help of the man who established Medicare.
You don't set up a Medicare privatisation task force unless you aim to privatise Medicare.
The Australian Medical Association has said the reviews don't amount to privatisation, just some much-needed attention for the payment system.
A system that needs substantial investment to fix it. Maybe the private sector could do it better.
So on July 2, it comes down to who do you trust? A Prime Minister who says Medicare would never ever be privatised under his government, or an opposition leader arguing the foundations for a sell-off are well and truly there.